Hello everyone, and welcome back to Zelda Speedruns and our coverage of the Wind Waker Randomizer Season 4 Challenge Cup in Group D. We've got HalcyonHaley vs Dark, tracked by Sephiel and Clarion and commentated by Elania. And Koala, you too, take it away.
Everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to ZSR2 and welcome to, I think this is the second Challenge Cup race. Is that right?
I think there's another one going on right now, so that one started first, so I think this is technically the third.
Technically the third. Wonderful. Today we have... Go.
No, I was just saying, but we got a lot more coming up, so...
Also,
Yes.
I apologize, but it says winners bracket round 1. This is not the brackets yet, sorry about that. This is Group D.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
That's true. This is Group D. But, alright, yeah, we have today HalcyonHaley versus Dark. Dark, who, of course, also raced yesterday in our first Challenge Cup race.
Dark is extremely efficient with these races. Another interesting notable fact is that I am also in Challenge Group D, so I will also be racing both Haley and Dark at some point.
Ooh, that's exciting. And it looks like we're getting started. What starting island do they land on today?
Southern?
Southern Ferry. No.
No, Eastern.
Eastern Ferry, yeah. Southern Ferry has the boards.
We're so good at this. Okay,
But
I assume both of them are going to go to Windfall.
I very much...
Pretty standard first play.
Yeah. Especially, you know, when you start at Eastern Ferry, there's not really a good check for you to do right there.
Okay.
Right, and it looks like our dungeons are Forbidden Woods, Forsaken Fortress, and Earth Temple.
Well, that seems about right for Season 4 so far. Earth Temple and Forbidden Woods.
It does feel like we get those two a lot.
I think Artemis did the math and counted that it was something like 10 out of 13 races had Forbidden Woods. Something like that.
Goodness.
And it was insane. Earth Temple Stinky.
Both runners starting out here. Both runners starting out by talking to Maggie. Pretty standard for Windfall.
Maggie unfortunately having nothing. Dark climbing on the couches. Of course.
You know, it's just good company to play on other people's furniture.
Yeah, absolutely. And Maggie's letter.
Oh, what an appropriate place for that. I guess it is her house.
It is her house. Unfortunately, does not provide a mail check for these settings.
It is true. It is a French vanilla Maggie's letter, but no short side quests in Season 4. So Maggie's letter does not get our runners anything today.
Okay, and let's see what our friend Tot has for us today.
Well, some sick dance moves. We know that much for sure.
Sick dance moves, of course. Absolutely. And his fabulous costume. And a hero sword. Wonderful.
A nice early sword. Sword on Windfall is always a pleasant surprise.
I wonder how that would change their routing. Would that change where you went first after Windfall? Perhaps not immediately after Windfall, but...
Yes, it would definitely... The sword would give me some direction for where to go after Windfall.
Oh, I should probably unmute my mic and OBS everything. It appears that we have both lost both streams. It looks like it's just a restream issue. But if you can still see the streams, then I guess we have ZSR radio time. Sorry,
okay.
We'll get it fixed.
Welcome into ZSR Radio with Elena and Koala.
All right, our runners checking Tingle.
His own merch and the Picto box.
Yeah, Tingle statue and a Picto box from Tingle's free gifts.
Thank you, Tingle. Super helpful. Haley opting to grab these 5 rupees.
Yeah, it looks like Haley's going to get the 20 rupees she needs for Beetle here in this maze. Dark opting to skip the rupees instead.
Which means that he can end with a maximum of 15 after he warps.
Although I will say, if he is skipping the rupees, I would be surprised if he's past 5. Although it looks like he's taking a path to pick up. That's it. He's taking a path to pick up more rupees in the maze itself.
Interesting. That is not the path I take.
So
Haley grabbing that 10 rupee. And an early leaf. That is very nice. Because not only does that make all of the subs 100% easier, it also means that Forbidden Woods is probably going to be the first dungeon that we dip.
Yeah, leaf in that jail chest. That's pretty convenient. You know, a sword and a leaf on Windfall. It's hard to ask for more from that island in these settings.
That is true. Let's see if Northern Fairy has something.
Yeah, both our runners.
Northern Fairy with leaf is very nice.
Oh, absolutely. But both of our runners heading to Northern Fairy here.
Yes, also a Tingle statue on Windfall.
That's true, but finding a Tingle statue feels more like a curse than a blessing.
For the first 4. The 5th one is great. Getting the 5th Tingle statue, amazing. Wonderful feeling. The first 4, not so much.
Unless that 5th Tingle statue is super late, in which case it just reminds you, oh yes, that exists.
As far as I'm concerned, there is only one Tingle statue, and it's the 5th one. Interesting. Dark not opting to use the leaf.
Yeah, that is a definitely slower strat when you have the leaf, but
yes. We see Haley opening this chest, getting a 2nd Tingle statue.
More gold.
More gold. More Tingle merch. Hello, Leslie. Welcome on in. Yes, leaf and sword is very nice.
And now I wonder, where is Haley going to choose to go?
Where would you go?
Cliff Plateau.
Same here.
But
let's see if Haley's choosing to go to Outset. Interesting.
All right.
Leaf unlocks Horseshoe.
That is true.
Go right up to Diamond Step.
And there is Beetle here as well.
That's true. Plus the 3 checks you can get on Outset.
Mm-hmm. Might not be used to having leaf for NFI sub. Oh, I would suspect that is the case. Because it is so rare to get leaf by the time you're going to NFI sub, it feels like.
Since Northern Fairy is almost always the first thing that you do after Windfall.
You do it so early. But Dark opting after Northern Fairy Island is warping back to Windfall. Looks like he is opting to go to Crescent right now. Which is understandable. He has the leaf, and there's a sub and a Sphere 0 check, but that leaf makes that sub much faster if you can get those leaf pumps in.
Mesa's house giving us some heart, and Haley also getting a very nice roll clip.
Is it ethical that we break into Mesa's house to steal his love?
I wouldn't say it's unethical.
Not as rare as when you did.
I don't know if that's the same thing.
Yeah, that's fair. Haley, Beetle 20 dead, but Haley buying it anyway in case she might need to buy some pears later after she finds bombs.
It's always the dilemma. Do I buy it now, since I'm already here? I usually just opt to buy it, because you do not need rupees for anything besides mail.
It is true.
You get a rock after Diamond Step early.
In Season 3 settings, that's pretty insane.
That is insane. Okay, and what does Grandma have for us today?
And will Dark get this ledge grab?
Dark with some nice leaf pumps.
Easy.
Another Tingle statue.
And Crescent Moon, both checks giving silver rupees, so Dark is now just swimming in money. Unfortunately, he only has the beginner wallet. Beginner wallet? The starter wallet. But he does have all the rupees
now. Interesting, Tot G.
Looks like maybe
not a bad warp.
I would suspect maybe the submarine at 6-Eye here. Brown wallet. Yes.
To the tracker.
He is sailing west, so he's heading to the Moblin submarine.
Smart. Since you will not be going to Tot G later, it might be smart to decide to do this now.
Haley with another very nice roll clip to get into Jaboon's cave early. Unfortunately, Jaboon's cave only with a yellow rupee.
Very nice roll clip indeed.
Haley's roll clips have been pretty amazing so far this seed. She's been doing very well with them. And
Haley
it looks
turning to Horseshoe.
Is gonna go Horseshoe, and you know, might as well. You have that leaf that early. It's very easy to get this out of the way.
Nothing really can speed it up. Ooh, Dark failing the leaf pumps. Looks like he let go a little bit too late.
Missing that leaf pump, but he has enough magic that he's opting to go for another try.
Wonderful. It's always nice when you get the double magic because that also means that you can try leaf pumps more than twice. Ooh, and just grabbing it. No magic barely left.
Absolutely.
Oh, now, unfortunately, was not worth.
Yeah, just a red chart. Do we think Haley cheats at golf or throws all the nuts in the holes?
I cheat at golf. Okay. Do you cheat at golf?
I plead the fifth.
Okay, right. So that's a yes.
Haley is in fact cheating at golf.
He is in fact cheating at golf.
But only the second hole, so it's okay.
Only the second hole. I do not like the third hole skip. I am very inconsistent at it. Very clean cheating, Emily.
Absolutely. Dark here, looking like he's going down to 5-star submarine now. Right. After just kind of knocking the submarines out of the way, which I can understand. A lot of the submarines are kind of just out of the way.
Haley almost jumping off the edge, but getting a nice ledge grab.
Opting to go for the safe strat of changing the wind here to get this chest. And golf
has nothing.
We're finding a lot of charts today.
Lots of charts. Although, I guess this is making up for the phenomenal windfall that we had earlier.
Yeah.
And Haley getting Salvage Corp as well.
Very smart.
Always forget.
Yeah, I was going to say, a lot of people do forget Salvage Corps down here.
And Earth God's Lyric. Nice to have.
Yeah.
No first songstone skip.
You don't need it, but it's not, you know, it's convenient to have. Ooh, Dark. Pulling his leaf a little too late there again, but once again, he has enough magic, can go for that leaf pump a second try across this submarine down at 5-star, and Haley seems like she has warped to Forest Haven as well. Oh, saving here, potentially soft reset.
Her way.
Yeah, it looks like she's planning to soft reset back to Forest Haven if 5-star sub has nothing, but we've just learned from Dark it is the bait bag.
Very nice. Logically nice. With tricks, not the most influential thing.
I don't know. They have Earth Temple, which means power bracelets are in logic, which, you know what that sounds like to me?
Sounds like a certain favorite big pig of ours.
That sounds like a nice time on Outset, is what that sounds like to me.
That is. It's your bait bag? Yes, very eyes emoji. I agree, Claire.
And Dark now looks like warping back to Forest Haven to sail over to Cliff Plateau after picking up that bait bag. Headstone loaded. All right, well, I'll hold you to that, Leslie.
Once we check Headstone.
And Haley now going for those leaf pumps, and she gets it in one try.
Very nice. And she did not have the magic to retry that. So it's very nice that she got it.
That is true. I didn't notice that until she grabbed the ledge.
She went in with not a full bar of magic. Okay, Dark. Nice Wind Waker pull during the jump.
Going for
storage, which is always fun for the trackers. Nice, getting storage.
Gets it pretty quickly. Not a bad storage. And doesn't fall into the water. Always feels bad when you jump off that moving platform and just fall straight into the water.
The worst part is if you get first try storage, then fall in the water.
Oh yeah, it's
a letdown.
It's such emotional whiplash.
Dark, very nice left side.
And it looks like Haley doing something similar here. Getting that bait bag and warping to get to Cliff Plateau as well. Now, when will we find out what our runners have stored? It wasn't a heart. That's all we know for sure.
It was not a heart. We will not know if it was rupees yet. Also, thank you to Claire and Scythiel for tracking this race. Storage is super fun when you're tracking, because you do not know what they got.
I did see Dark check his pause menu, but I couldn't tell if he had, in fact, found anything.
Okay, looks like Haley is also going to opt for the storage strat in here. Claire and Scythiel are legends.
That is true.
Haley, also very nice storage. Just the moment when you hate being a tracker.
When Haley using the leaf to skip some of the climbing up here.
Haley going around the right side of that tree.
What it looks
Very
like...
nice.
It looks like something that Dark stored at Cliff Plateau was Furor's Pearl. He does have a note from Kamali's father there. Just getting a heart piece from it, though, unfortunately.
Okay, so we will get to see if Haley checks her pause menu. We'll be able to see if that was inside or outside.
And
Not
Dark
that it matters
with
too much.
a nice jump slash to get up to the top of Bird's Peak with his chest storage. Well, it wasn't rupees and it wasn't hearts, and one of these chests is Furor's Pearl. That's what we know for sure.
Okay, and what did Bird's Peak give us? Nehru's Pearl.
Nehru's Pearl.
Interesting. It was in logic, because we do have bait bag.
Means our runners are gonna be one pearl away from being able to go into Tower of the Gods. Unfortunately, they
Very
have no
nice.
reason to go into Tower of the Gods.
It's always a little bittersweet when you have 3 sphere 0 pearls and Tachi isn't in logic.
Yeah,
It's always a little bit disappointing.
absolutely. Dark now opting to warp to Outset Island. As Haley is going to see that mailbox dance and realize something she stored.
Dear Owo. Love
And
seeing
Dark-
the letters.
Dark getting to Outset at night so he does not have to roll clip into Mesa's house.
I don't think I'm the only one who's ever forgotten and still done the roll clip, even though it's nighttime. And then
That's
you
true.
see Mesa and you realize, oh, I didn't have to do the roll clip there.
Yep. Haley also a nice jump slash to get up to the top of Bird's Peak. Well, not the top, but where the gate is at Bird's Peak. And it looks like, I wonder, where do our runners choose to go when they're finished with their current island?
Haley is going to choose to go to Dragon Roost. You can use a pair to get
That is true. She
on
could
top of
get...
Boulder.
She does also. She has all of Dragon Roost in logic now, and she does have Leaf to do flight control. And that is, you are correct. In fact, she is warping to Dragon Roost Island.
Big fan of safety saves and soft resets. So I would definitely, if I was Haley, after I do these checks, oh, right, she needs bait, I would save and go to flight control is my best guess. Although actually, I don't think you'd be able to.
You don't have to save and go to flight control. You can just sail there since you're already at Dragon Roost.
No, like save, and then if it's nothing, soft reset.
Oh yeah, that would delete the item.
Yeah. So I actually don't do that because I always get too scared. I always think about it and then never actually do it.
Dark getting his
And-
yellow rupee in Baboon's Cave.
Fortunately, does not have the wallet space to accommodate it.
You know, sometimes you're just too rich for your own good.
Yeah, I'm sure somebody is.
Haley duping that pair there so she doesn't have to potentially buy more. And also about to murder a bird.
No, I think the bird flies away. See? We don't actually see anything.
We can
as
never
far
know.
As we know, the bird flew away.
But, you know.
Haley, first try storage. Very nice.
Dark now opting to buy his bait as well with that bait bag, and Haley.
They have...
Oh, did Beetle repo her boat? Beetle stole her boat! No!
No!
Come back, Queen of White Swans. Come back!
Please. And where will Dark go? Perhaps also to Dragon Roost?
Oh, opting for Great Fish instead.
It's a pair, seeing as Haley has another pair. Ooh, good eye, Jay. Thank you.
Yeah. I didn't notice if she bought one pair or two, so it's definitely possible she stored a pair.
And Haley doing this nice strat for fly around the island.
So I imagine she's going to pick this up, pick up one shrine, and then head to flight control. Ooh, and the hook
very
shot.
Nice. Which puts Diamond Step in logic. Neither of our runners have done Diamond Step early.
That is true. And Dark picking up this chest on Great Fish. What does he find? A piece of heart, more love. Haley opting not to go to Wind Shrine. Haley realizing she did not go to Wind Shrine.
I've done that before.
It's so easy to forget. It's just this little shrine at the back of Dragon Roost.
And you almost always do all three together. So I saw Haley did it. I've done it before. Is just click all three, check all of them off, and then totally forget to do Wind Shrine.
Mm-hmm. And Dark going from Great Fish now to inside Mother and Child, not willing to wait for a bottle any longer. He finds
and
a
Mother
bell
and Child unfortunately not having anything. And our fourth Sphere Zero Tingle statue?
It's just so tantalizingly close to have to go visit that gremlin at Tingle Island.
Is the gremlin Ankle or the gremlin Tingle?
They're all gremlins. It's gonna be bait. I mean, Ankle's always bait until he's not. It's about a 50-50.
I usually end up doing Wind Shrine last because it's easy to sail away from it.
Oh, Haley did save at Dragon Roost with a stored item.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, no. Well, it was rupees, so it doesn't matter.
So if... Okay. I think everybody just breathed a sigh of relief.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was... It's definitely... I have seen some people delete important items by doing that, by thinking I get the item when I leave, but then when they soft reset back, they have removed that item. But luckily...
Let's see. I assume Haley is going to do the sub as well, and will probably save warp out of that.
She sailed up
which it also counts as a loading zone. Oof. These blue chews are always in the way.
Haley gonna pick up her nice 400 rupees here at Crescent. Unfortunately, she also has a full wallet now.
Dark going for the same play of sailing around the back of the island and using Leaf.
About to pick up his hook shot back here too.
Oh, geometry. Very nice save.
Yeah, a good recovery there from jumping off. Luckily the wind was really working in his favor.
And Haley getting more money. More money than she would need.
There's Dark getting his hook shot. Hookshot, always nice to find in any seed without Wind Temple.
That is true. I did notice that Haley has not checked for Ghost Ship chart.
That is true.
Dark did check, and Dark has not stored it.
Yeah. We know that Haley doesn't have Ghost Ship chart, but...
Haley doesn't know Haley.
Dark about to get his 4th Tingle statue as well.
Yes, Emily, I definitely breathed a sigh of relief when I heard the money go up.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It would be extremely unfortunate if somebody had to DNF a seed during a tournament.
Mm-hmm. Haley now coming to paw print.
Technically only able to get 1 check, but with Leaf you can get 3, and it looks like Haley's going to go for that strat.
She could actually get all 4 right now if she's willing to do grapple
Technically.
skip. I don't know if Haley knows grapple skip, and if she does, I don't know how comfortable she is with it, but it's definitely possible for her to get all 4 checks in paw print right now.
And there's the ghost ship chart.
Yeah, speak of the devil.
So we know that she did not store it.
And now she knows that she did not store it. That's a bit annoying. That is a bit annoying since she just left Crescent with the ghost ship to get it.
However, she has not done Diamond Step.
That is
So she
true.
could still go to Diamond Step and get ghost ship there on the next night.
And depending on how long is in her day-night cycle, she still could potentially opt to go pick it up. And picking up Wind God's Aria, unfortunately not a song we're going to need in this seed at all.
It looks like Haley is not going, based off how she's marking off her tracker, not going to do grapple skip. Completely understandable. It is an infamous trick, to say the least.
And Dark doing flight control sub, but missing his leaf pumps enough that he had to save warp to get his magic back, but gets it on, I think, his 3rd attempt.
Very nice. That is a very nice quality of life thing that Lago added, is the magic refill when you save warp.
Especially, oh, and it's a heart piece, but that was especially spooky there because flight control platform will be in logic since our runners have the hook shot.
Control with hookshot sounds just about the worst thing I could imagine. And Haley getting a red rupee.
Yeah, leafing to get chest behind right boulder, but unfortunately, it not paying off for her here. But since she opened all 3 of those chests, she won't be doing grapple skip, but that's okay. It's definitely a difficult trick. Money everywhere. Yep, our runners are so rich, but their wallets are
too
so
small.
Full. Yeah.
Looks like Haley is indeed going back to get ghost ship at Crescent Moon.
Does she have enough time? She is very close on this day-night cycle. Dark opting to go to Headstone since he has that bait bag and he has any weapon to kill rats.
Oh, on the edge of my seat, wondering if Haley's going to grab this in time.
It is going to be close. And Dark flying up here with a seagull.
Oh, I think she's got it.
Oh,
knock on wood.
Dark finding his
Haley,
last pearl.
Haley making it in time.
And she made it. Wasn't even close. She had plenty of time to spare. Why were we even worried?
Plenty of time. About 2 pixels of time left. And first try leaf pumps. Very nice. Oh, nice.
Very
to get the money as well. Ghost ship, just a piece of heart.
And a piece of heart. Meanwhile, Dark found Din's Pearl up on top of Headstone and is now in the rat sub, which is always an adventure. The best use of the boomerang in the game.
That is true, especially when you only have sword.
For sure.
Not the worst thing to fight the rats with. The worst is Skullhammer, for sure.
I know a lot of people actually prefer doing this, like if they have to do it with a sword, they prefer having Hero's Sword here as opposed to Master Sword, because Hero's Sword's a little shorter, so you hit fewer bombs on accident.
I had not considered that, but it makes sense.
Yeah.
Really do get blown up a lot in this sub.
Oh, that rat just kind of running circles around the hole before hopping in for another bomb. Haley now heading to Six Eye Reef Submarine. Which I believe, we know what it was from Dark. I think it was a treasure chart, wasn't it?
I think I think that's correct. Both of our runners in submarines right now.
Very nice leaf pumping there from Haley. Dark getting a piece of heart from Ratsub. Oh, it was Beetle's chart. Well, now they know where Beetle is.
Leslie, I must admit, not quite as stacked as you probably were thinking, considering we got a piece of heart and Din's Pearl.
From Headstone, that's true. You did predict it would be loaded, and it
was not.
Definitely did not give us much. But maybe Earth Temple is loaded, and if Earth Temple is loaded, does that count as Headstone being loaded?
I mean, like, sort of, right? Headstone.
Like, it's like loaded by proxy.
Like Haley is going to make her way to flight control sub.
As Dark makes his way to golf, and I think, Haley with a few more checks done, but it is still pretty close between our two runners right now.
Very close. They're doing different routings, but very similar progress so far. Okay.
And see, if my memory serves me, Dark is going to find a treasure chart here, while Haley's going to find a piece of heart here. It's always nice when our runners can let us help us know whether our racers are about to be excited or disappointed. Dark not cheating at golf, opting to play the gentleman's game.
Ooh, a very nice shot. Haley is not missing any of these leaf pumps.
Haley's leaf pumps have been very, very good so far this race.
I did see her in Dolphin for a couple hours before the race. I wonder if that's one of the things she was practicing.
Definitely a good bit of tech to practice is leaf pumping those subs. It's a lot harder than you might think it is. Haley, after finding that piece of heart, now opting to go to Great Fish as Dark checks out golf here.
And you were correct, a treasure chart. We know that Haley is going to find, I believe, money here, or a piece of heart.
I remember it wasn't something worth having. That's kind of all I remember.
I'm curious if she is thinking about about going down and doing Islet of Steel early.
That's
she could also make her way to Headstone.
Definitely not the worst play here, and Dark picking up his Earth God's Lyric from Salvage Core.
Oh, she's not playing a Dolphin right now. She is playing a Dolphin right now, but I saw her active a couple hours before the race. Sorry, I didn't specify.
Looks like she's going to be super swimming. I think she's going to be super swimming to Needle Rock. So if any viewers are photosensitive, yeah, we do have a super swim starting to get set up here. So look away and we will let you know when it is safe to look again.
Okay. This is interesting. I don't usually see super swims from Great Fish. Interesting that she's opting to go straight to Needle Rock, because you can get Islet of Steel.
And Dark heading to Diamond Step here.
Oh, wait. I think Haley is super swimming to Islet of Steel.
Super swimming to Islet. Okay, I was debated by her equipping that pair.
Very clean super swim.
Yeah, very good.
Jay's gonna bully Haley to start using a homebrewed Wii.
So Haley is getting Islet out of Logic.
Homebrewing Wiis are hard. I've tried, and it's very difficult. Also, we see Dark in... See Haley with another sword.
A Master Sword here for Haley and Islet of Steel.
Is bomb locked.
Bombs hard required this
season. Diamond Step.
Well, that's actually not true at all what I just said, but, roll with it.
Well, bombs required, logically.
Oh, Dark finding his grappling hook.
Interesting.
And bombs are required logically with Forsaken Fortress, so I don't know what I'm on about.
Yes. I wasn't going to mention it. It's hard if you're not good with technology. Oof. Unfortunately, Dark did fall down, so he has to get the Floor Master to throw the pot at him. Unfortunately, the Floor Master is choosing every other pot all around. There we go.
Now Haley, sailing to Needle Rock, opting to not wait forever to get 2 bows, which definitely makes sense in this position.
Yes. Bait bag extremely early, and no bow in sight.
Yeah.
Also happy 34 minutes.
Now Dark found his grappling hook here in Diamond Step. What will he find in the second chest? A Triforce shot. Diamond Step just loaded.
Diamond Step loaded.
Haley putting another Seagull in a precarious situation to find the boomerang.
Interesting. And Haley has not done Rat Sub yet.
It's true.
Also a very nice coordinated jump slash between our runners.
Gotta get back in the boat somehow.
Wonderful.
Looks like
Haley is making her way down.
Haley making her way to Diamond Step. Yeah, I assume Dark going for Paw Print at this point.
Smart. You can
Having found that grapple, yeah.
full clear with leaf skips. So Haley with her Wind Waker on X. Very interesting. I don't have any room to talk. I am a Wind Waker on Z runner.
I'm excited to see what Dark will find at Scale the Wall here.
Will not have seen this from Haley yet.
Yeah, it's the only check we don't know yet in Paw Print.
Okay, again, our runners having different routing, but still doing the same checks. Or very similar checks. Oh, Haley with a nice ledge grab.
Nice grab with the leaf. Gonna jump slash up. Ooh, didn't pull the sword out before the jumps, before the roll hop, I mean.
And Haley almost out of magic.
Hey, more than 0 is all you need. Oh, and more money
Especially
there in
since she
Paw
needs
Print.
one more try.
Oh no, she fell down.
Oh, but she did get it. Very nice.
Again, more than 0, all you need. Dark picking up his ghost ship chart now here in Paw Print.
Unfortunate since he has been in close proximity to 2 of the locations, although I think the next place is Bomb Island, so he can always grab it there. Some people referencing HD. And Haley getting her first Triforce shard.
Now I wonder, does Dark go for the full clear of Paw Print here, or does he leave the chest behind right boulder till when he can come back? With it in logic, I mean.
Looks like he is not coming back for it. We know that that is not a horrible gamble because it is a red rupee. But he does not.
And Haley picking up her grappling hook here. I do believe this means she has all of Forbidden Woods in logic. So how long until we see a dip into Forbidden Woods? It might be very soon.
Right now. Haley is warping to Forest Haven.
Looks like Dark heading to get into Forest Haven by diving under the island with the assistance of everyone's favorite merchant.
Wait, your favorite merchant isn't Tsunari?
I may have spoken out of turn.
Unbelievable.
And yeah,
Haley
it looks
opting
like,
not to check Forest Haven.
Yeah. Well, since she's doing Forbidden Woods right now, and when you warp out through Kale Demos, it drops you right into the room Dark's in right now anyway. I very much understand the play.
Yes, it is faster to do grapple skip when when doing Forest Haven. However, understandable to skip it and opt to just dungeon rush.
Alright, she bonked the pea hat away. That pea hat has trolled me out of the air more times than I care to admit.
Okay, and our first dungeon dip at 38 minutes in.
Triforce chart 6.
Always nice to have. No bulb skip from Dark. Understandable, as he did not have Leaf equipped.
Oh, and that looks like top of tree is another Triforce shard here.
Another Triforce shard. Very nice.
Very good.
Haley opting to do a storage route through Forbidden Woods.
Very understandable. It speeds up Forbidden Woods a considerable amount. And Dark now.
Try storage.
Dark now going to use the grapple to have an easier flight over to Chest on Small Island at Forest Haven.
Very nice.
As Haley just climbs this room, I think this is the intended way, right?
I'm positive.
Oh, and Dark finding his skull hammer there. Oh no.
Haley unfortunately falling through the island. One nice thing for Haley is that skipping Forest Haven checks will not impact her speed throughout Forbidden Woods. Haley falling a second time.
Haley going for vanilla strats and arrays. I know. Well, this is such an obscure intended route, too.
Yeah. It is intended, don't get us wrong. But it's one of the lesser known ways.
Looks like Dark trying to just fast forward the cycle to get to Ghost Ship at Bomb Island here, since he found that chart in paw print.
Okay, and Haley grabbing the big key. No need for big key skip. Imagine not playing as intended. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about, Emily. Haley is just pressing the buttons.
It's true.
Just pressing the buttons on specific frames as intended. Dark heading to Bomb Island to get Ghost Ship.
Probably. Have they picked up the submarine here too? I do not
believe either of our runners have gone to Bomb Island at all.
Haley getting storage again here in Forbidden Woods as well. To store Hole in Tree. Probably for small key skip, I would imagine.
Opting to dip into the bulb twice to get extra magic.
Yeah, she is here without...
has not voided out.
Yeah, without double magic or soup. I wouldn't say it's very Monka. Most routes for Forbidden Woods use a lot of storage getting to the mini-boss, so you get all those items when you get to the mini-boss, at the very least.
Oh, Haley falling down, but she will be able to get back up fairly easily.
And Dark with a nice leaf pump through Ghost Ship there to get his item.
I opt not to void out until the mini-boss room. Or just before, actually. Not a pro runner. Emily, I would argue that you are a pro runner.
It'll only be Monka if we see her save warp before she either voids or goes into the mini-boss. Ooh, Dark going for leaf pumps here in Bomb Island sub, but remembering near the end that the chest spawns on the ground here after you kill the bokoblins.
Oh, Haley falling down.
Falling down, but that's okay. There are... Falling down right there are some pretty simple backups.
Yes, the only thing I would be concerned about is magic, but it does not seem like she's doing... It does look like she's going to have enough magic.
Oh, and Dark finding his last Tingle statue there in Bomb Island Submarine.
Which begs the question, is Ankle going to have something good for us?
I say no. My guess is no.
Haley almost out of magic.
Haley looking
for more magic. I do not believe that this grass drops any magic.
I am inclined to agree with you. I think that grass He's magicless. Haley opting not to void, finding the dungeon map, but
There's no
desperately
magic here.
searching for more magic. Yeah. Since she has no magic, opting to
I have never
go
considered
down,
that.
yeah. Climbing up this room the intended way, but
And go
with no
some
magic.
money
And he was bait.
and a treasure chart.
I don't want to say I predicted it, but I predicted it. Backup. Yeah, it was a very smart backup from Haley, not having enough magic to float across that room.
And then these pea hats that are always trolls.
Oh, yeah, those
Hey.
pea hats are the worst. Now, looks like Dark is heading down to Cabana, probably going to store chest on top of Waterfall to get inside since he found that skull hammer.
And he has grapple hook,
Yeah,
which I always forget is required for Cabana.
but yeah, and finding that skull hammer makes doing Cabana pretty fast.
Is
Is
Forbidden Woods loaded like usual? That's a great question. Haley currently has 2 chests stored. There's a shard.
Triforce shard. That's Haley's second shard, and the third shard we have found here overall.
Okay, so Haley is going to get 2 items that she has stored. So, could be something very, very nice.
Meanwhile, Dark going for storage here on Cabana.
It looks like Haley stored power bracelets. Thank you, Claire.
One of her checks does seem to be power bracelets. Yeah, I'm hoping for a big pig in our near future.
I would
But that
appreciate
kind of, I would imagine that depends on how soon she wants to dip into Earth Temple, which I wouldn't
would-
expect to be very soon.
And a
And
second.
another Triforce shard.
Forbidden Woods does seem to be loaded.
All right, well, power bracelets and 2 shards. I think we can safely say Forbidden Woods definitely is a little bit loaded right now.
Perhaps
Seeing as
a little
all
bit.
of those are required items this seed. Ooh, Dark getting a
Dark.
rupee going
Getting
to
the
hookshot the
ruby,
tree.
but fortunately having the sword.
Oh.
Oh, offering up his hookshot to the door.
I wish that door liked the hookshot. It would
I
make
think
that
we've all
difference.
been there.
Yeah. Haley opting to cut down the flower now.
Dark having a little bit of trouble finding that angle. Very finicky.
It can definitely be a little, there he gets it.
Nice. Getting it.
Checking for what he stored. Oh, nope. Just switching his items.
Haley getting a bottle.
And
That
yeah.
would make me inclined to go check Big Pig on Outset. And
And
get Grandma Mail at the same time.
Emily, the question is just overall, yes. Yes, Forbidden Woods has been pretty loaded. Dark hitting that switch through the wall with the skull hammer. One of the best looking strats in the game, I think.
Absolutely. And Mirror Shield. Also, definitely logically required. Possible to skip it, but it's a pain to skip.
It kind of depends on what's an Angular Cave. If Angular Cave has something
That's
they need,
true.
then it's impossible to skip.
Forbidden Woods extremely stacked. Do we know who rolled this seed today?
I believe it was George, our restreamer.
George
would be
rolled
me.
a very nice Forbidden Woods.
Dark
One
now.
of my favorite glitches. Hookshotting this chest through the walls. You teleport through time and space.
And unfortunately for Dark, just 2 treasure charts here in Cabana.
I just said that would be me, but I've realized that I was still connected on phone, so enabled my mic on OBS, so went on stream, but you actually couldn't hear me.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh.
Did you in fact roll this, George?
I did, and also I just realized the bot display is broken again, so we'll just quickly fix that. Sorry about that, folks. That should be fixed now. And now
Haley
I'm not showing up.
Haley finding command melody and having to cut down the flower because she does not have anything to break the boards with.
That is true, but you know, Forbidden Woods definitely giving everything you could ever want, really, to go into Earth Temple, other than, I guess, 3 bows. Ooh, yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, other than not having bombs and 3 bows, this Forbidden Woods has given you everything you could possibly want going into Earth Temple. Power bracelets, command melody, mirror shield.
These P-hats continuing to troll Haley as Dark is about to enter Islet of Steel and get another sword, I believe.
Ooh, Haley missing the ledge grab again with the leaf, but Dark using the friendly fire strategy to get here into Islet of Steel.
Yes, if you go right up to that gunboat and give it a kiss on the cheek, his friends will shoot bombs at him, actually, and actually break that gunboat. Oof, unfortunately getting the compass.
And I'm not sure what dungeon items Haley has. I think she has everything but the small key. Ooh, Dark getting his Master Sword now in Islet.
Correct, which means Haley unfortunately did not check double Mothula room, so will not be able to skip big key chest.
Yeah. Well, she could, but that would be quite the gamble.
Quite the gamble for what is quite literally a 50-50. And Haley opting for the leaf pump strats here.
Yeah, makes sense. She can't do the bomb clip since she doesn't have bomb. Ooh, but she's going on the inside.
Oh, nice.
And
Gets
nice
hit by the
grab.
Octo, but not too bad.
Kind of an assist from the Octo.
Her last bit of magic being siphoned off of her.
Yeah.
But
that was kind of an assist from the Octo, though. It pushed her farther onto the ledge.
And the hookshot strat, which is so free, so nice, and double magic.
Oh, double magic. So now we know that the double Mothula chest is the small key. Dark also going for the Seagull strats here on Needle Rock. Not willing to wait for 2 bows any longer.
Okay, and I'm curious when Dark is going to think to dip his first dungeon.
He might.
See Haley finishing up.
I believe this was the boomerang. Again, if my memory serves me, so that might be making him very willing to head into Forbidden Woods, since finding the boomerang here will put all of it in logic for him.
Correct, because as of right now, he does not have a way to kill Calidanos. I think you can technically use Hookshot, but it is also a very Monka-esque strategy.
Yeah.
And Claire, exactly correct. Give the gunboat a little kiss on the cheek.
And Haley, keeping good track of her dungeon items, not opening double Mothula, knowing it has to be the small key she has already skipped, and gonna pick up a fairy here for Grandma.
Nice. I tried to do that earlier today, and the fairy instead healed me. Very rude. I wanted to save it for my grandmother.
That's always the worst feeling, isn't it?
Okay. And... oh, looks like Dark is heading to Angular.
Interesting.
Interesting. Definitely not wanting to dip Forbidden Woods yet.
Maybe hoping to find Mirror Shield or bombs at Angular would be my guess. Oh, that is true. I don't think Haley has noticed that she stored the power bracelets yet.
Don't know if she has. Her personal tracker does not have it.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. It's not like they would help you at all in Forbidden Woods, so maybe she'll notice them soon. Or maybe she has noticed them, but just hasn't tracked them yet. Nice spins. They were very nice spins. A good Kalidemos there from Haley.
I always notice the power bracelets it's much easier for me to notice on Linka rather than the Link model because, as you can see, they are much bigger, much more apparent. Unfortunately, top of Angular dead.
Yeah, Dark finding a treasure chart up there. So much paper and money in this seed. And now Haley about to pick up a Triforce shard here and then Skullhammer at the small island. And love, that's true.
5 Triforce shards, only missing one over. We are only missing one overworld shard. Oof, Haley missing that bulb.
And it looks like Dark deciding now that he wants to dip into Forbidden Woods.
Smart. Yes, there is no toilet hand side quest in Wind Waker.
If only we were Majora's Mask, huh?
Is that a thing in Majora's Mask?
Yeah, yeah.
I knew it from Skyward Sword.
Oh, really?
Wow. Haley going for bulb skip. Much more free when you have Belief.
Yeah, absolutely.
Much less monk-ass. And Haley only needing 3 more Triforce shards, only 1 more non-boss shard.
Yeah.
You can always give a little love letter to one of the floor masters.
All the floor masters want. I agree. I think all the floor masters are missing is love, and consent.
That's also true.
I don't know. They've definitely pulled me through the floor times when I did not tell them they could.
Haley going for the strat where you let go of the grappling hook on the backswing.
Gets you a little bit closer to the island.
I do that because I saw another runner do it and I thought, oh, that runner's really smart. I'm gonna do it because they do it. Which is how I learn most of my strats, as I see better runners do it.
It's a pretty good way to learn strats, not gonna lie. Dark here, getting his storage down in the tree's mouth check here in Forbidden Woods, and Haley gonna pick up a letter from Orca too.
Orca, unfortunately, just giving us a treasure chart.
More paper.
More paper. Dark. That's always a very interesting place.
I normally see people pull out the leaf to do that. I've never seen people just like run straight up it like that. Like, Dark, I didn't even know you could do that. I thought you'd fall through.
It's a little scary. I have done it, not intentionally, but I have done it before. All 3 bows are in Earth Temple? Leslie, no!
That is possible.
It is possible. You could get
all right, I'm gonna make a guess right now. 1 bow is in ET. Second bow is on Cyclos, and the 3rd bow is Fire Mountain.
Oh gosh, bow locked, bow locked, bow. Dark choosing to void out. Not seeing anything that stored. Do we have the power bracelets? I cannot tell. The tide messing with Haley right now.
Hookshotting on waves is always feels so
Hookshotting
bad.
this chest is just about the worst thing.
But
Oh!
she gets it there. Ooh, and a nice jump slash to land up on the ledge.
I didn't know that was a thing you could do. That's so smart. Oh my goodness. I'm flabbergasted.
She made it look really easy.
She did. I'm sure it is not that easy. Let's see, is Dark storing this? Yes. Very nice side hop leaf right there.
The race is going great,
Love
Symphonic. Thanks for
Symphonic.
stopping in.
Oh, Haley with that nice That nice jump right there. Not getting squished.
Yeah, avoiding getting squished by the blocks.
This is a pretty good seed. Sphere 0 leaf, Sphere 0 sword.
Except for the terrifying question of where are the bows?
Haley has already completed her first dungeon, Forbidden Woods.
Dark
and
in there now.
We are wondering where the bows are. Cabana Deed. We know Cabana does not have anything.
Did Haley just delete that Cabana Deed? Just soft reset it away? I guess she doesn't want to wait for delivery bag to go into Cabana. Yeah.
Interesting. Seems like a very bold strat, but understandable.
Well, she already has hookshot. Like, she can already get into Cabana without any trouble. And we don't know where delivery bag is, so no real reason to keep it if you don't need it.
Be in Hyrule. Can two of them be in Hyrule?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Well,
no,
depending on Earth
left
Temple.
side of Earth Temple, depending on where the keys are in Earth Temple.
Yeah. Depending on Earth Temple keys. What could be gross though is
I think it's possible, Leslie. I think it's not likely, but it's possible. Haley getting her 5th Tingle statue.
But it is also possible, this is only a logical thing, this wouldn't affect our runners, most likely, but it is possible that light arrows are on Earth Temple left side and fire ice are in Hyrule. Logically.
That is true. Gross, but true. Yeah,
yes.
Angle gives us Triforce chart 38, I believe. I feel like I remember seeing that. No Bomb Island.
That's true.
I
Haley
do not
still has
think
not
Haley
marked her
knows.
power bracelets. Yeah, I think she hasn't noticed them quite yet, but she is heading to Cabana now. And Dark picking up his 4th Triforce shard here at the Mothula mini-boss.
Power bracelets is something that you don't look for.
Dark also has his power bracelets and has not marked them, but he only just got them when he came into this room, so the question is which runner will realize sooner that they do have power bracelets?
Could be a bow in Bomb Island.
Now Haley getting storage here on Cabana in the same spot Dark chose to.
We, as commentators? Yeah. And as viewers, of course we see, oh, of course, like the power bracelets are right there. But I know that I have missed stuff just as obvious.
I have no room to judge. I've not known I've had Mirror Shield for like 30 minutes before, and I'm staring at my back with Mirror Shield on it. I definitely don't have a leg to stand on here.
I've done equally stupid things. I've gotten most of the way through in all sanity and realized, wait, why can't I see Link's scabbard right now? Why can't I usually see it? It's because there's usually a shield. Haley getting a very clean, not door cancel. Deed skip. Didn't realize you had Fire and Ice for 2 hours. Welcome on in, Tanjo. Shield was in your blind spot. Wonderful.
Yeah, I mean, you're
Dark
not wrong.
Command Melody.
Yeah, Dark picking up his command melody. He will also be definitely having to at least think about Earth Temple as well after this dungeon, much like Haley.
I think that Earth Temple is not completely in logic because Haley does not have Fire and Ice arrows. However, she is able to full clear it if she wants to.
Yeah. It's gonna, like I said, it's just gonna be something that now has to be on your mind instead of a problem for future. Deluxe Picto is also a really tricky one. Luckily in Season 4 settings, even a single Picto is pretty unimportant.
something else that is technically out of logic, but definitely able for our runners to do, is Forsaken Fortress. Since they both have Master Sword, they both have Skullhammer. Looks like Dark going for vanilla strats for this room.
Dark going for the intended strats, trying to hit the switch instead of just blowing air in the opposite direction he wants to go.
Not sure if he realizes yet. Nope, oh, thought that would send him back the other way.
Luckily he hit the switch, so...
Okay. Haley might go to Forsaken Fortress. Oh,
she's
mother
not
and
been
child,
yet.
interesting.
Or
save grandma.
She might be doing that. Well, she grabbed a fairy in Forbidden Woods. She could. Let's see. Nope. I was gonna say maybe she stores this and super swims to Forsaken Fortress like it's Season 3, but opting not to do that.
Understandably so.
Big Pig. Ooh, it could be time for Big Pig. Oh.
Could be time for Big Pig.
She's now going to check on everyone's favorite pink man, Ankle.
Oh.
Dark also going for intended strats again here in the basement of Forbidden Woods. I get it, the leaf pumps here can be pretty punishing if you screw them up, especially at the very end. Just mark them. Oh, yep, Haley does now realize she has her power bracelet, so that's
wonderful.
That's nice.
So
Dark has also noticed his power bracelet, so
it is nice to route in Big Pig with saving grandma.
Sure, for sure.
Hey, let's see where Haley chooses to go. Windfall. Haley probably picking up her last paw print check.
Oh, that's right. She's
Dark now getting double magic. Very nice to have. Would have been nice to have for the rest of Forbidden Woods, but
oh, yeah,
still nice nonetheless.
No soup single magic would
makes it very hard to go mode dungeons, especially Earth Temple.
Luckily, Forbidden Woods is pretty generous with magic drops since you just got the leaf anyway in the original game. So it's not.
And there's always lots of bulbs you can jump in.
Yeah, those are a huge part of it. Those always can just give you as much magic as you want if you're willing to jump in them.
Okay, Dark getting a bottle here. So now both runners have the ability to save grandma.
Mm-hmm. I want to remind everyone, does ZSR2 have exclamation mark grandma and exclamation mark soup? It should, right? Oh, it looks like we don't. Oh no.
No exclamation
Only
mark
on
grandma
main?
and no exclamation mark soup.
Well, I guess that saving grandma is not quite as illegal here. I mean, not saving grandma. Dark picking up his mirror shield.
Also, we missed it, but happy 1 hour, everybody. Make sure you're staying hydrated. And Claire, thank you so much for the soup.
Alright, now where does Haley go from here?
You outset.
I think we got some soup on the horizon.
I think we got some soup on the horizon. I think we might also have Big Pig throw on the horizon. You're welcome for the hydrate reminder, Emily.
I think you are correct about that Big Pig throw as well. Looks like she might be buying some bait right now.
Very nice. Something else notable is we still do not have bombs. Bombs could be an Earth Temple.
That would be such an unfortunate place for them.
Since
Go ahead.
Logically, Forsaken Fortress could be the last dungeon.
Yeah. We know bombs can't be in Forsaken Fortress.
Leslie, you want to do Grandma at night, but before midnight. Because it has to pass midnight for you to get the letter.
Yeah. If you, it doesn't technically matter if you do it day or night, but at night the timing's a little bit tighter, because if it's after midnight in game, you have to play Song of Passing twice to get the letter.
And if it's during day, you have to play Song of Passing twice, I believe.
No, only once. All that matters is that the day changes in game.
Oh,
like if it goes from, like the game doesn't use like Monday, Tuesday, or anything like that. But if it were go to Monday from Monday to Tuesday, you get the letter.
That'd be an unfortunate place for them, and this is where your policy starts mattering. George, are you going to be eligible for the ban list? I'm not sure anybody can beat Artemis at this point, but
yeah. I only say that
you can always try.
I only said that because bombs can really speed up Earth Temple a lot with chest storage and getting bomb push storage on certain chests. So
that is true.
Also, without light arrows, bombs are really nice for killing Stalfos, especially. She has soup. I assume both our runners will have soup before going into Earth Temple, so that makes killing Stalfos with a sword much, much easier, but bombs are a very consistent and safe way to kill Stalfos.
Also, Big Pig. And also, it is nice to have bombs for Jalhala if you do not have light arrows. Or if you don't have the convenience of light arrows, because you can kill Pose with some bombs. Unfortunately, Big Pig not having anything useful.
Big Pig with a nice purple rupee. The yeet was all for nothing.
Oh.
But I believe you also mean bombs are nice if you don't have Hurricane Spin for Jalhala.
I think we both know I don't mean that.
That silence was palpable.
Unfortunately, Emily, Big Pig did not have a bow. However, Grandma might have a bow.
Grandma might just give us a bow and arrow, which is an interesting gift from
10 minutes in. Grandma having another sword.
All right. Well, she didn't give us a bow.
Quaking in his boots.
She did give us a weapon. Yeah, Slam senses a disturbance somewhere.
Looks like Haley is going to go to Headstone. Grandma having a sword. Grandma, I feel like, often has swords, but it might just be that I remember those the most.
Is it irresponsible how many times Grandma gives us weapons?
I mean, she doesn't want us to be ill-prepared.
Oh, I like that idea, Scythiel. It's the knife she used to cut the veggies for the soup.
Yeah, it's just the butter knife.
Cute.
The veggie cutting knife.
And our runners will use it to kill things.
Naturally.
Isn't that happy?
So happy. And Haley having the optimal weapon for Rat Sub. Also picking up a bomb. Very nice.
Showing the rats that she can be part of the crew too.
The rats are the true masterminds of Zelda.
To stab Ganon in the forehead. Exactly.
Exactly, Leslie. Grandma knows what's up. Gosh, Boomerang is so nice for this sub.
I mean, I have said this before and I'll say it again. I think this sub is just the best place for Boomerang in the game.
I would argue that it is perhaps tied with or followed extremely closely by Killing Keese and Puppet Ganon. That is my favorite place to use Boomerang, because those Keese are extremely annoying. Okay. Haley might be checking top of Headstone with her Picto Box, perhaps.
And Dark here also going to get his sword from Grandma. Also not getting the save early enough in the night, so has to play Song of Passing twice.
Interesting. Also is probably going to have to play Song of Passing a third time to do Big Pig during the day.
Oh, that's true. Opting not to do Big Pig right now. You can do Big Pig at night, you just can't get the sweet yeet.
Very nice. Oh, looks like...
Now we know from Dark
Changing day to night.
Yeah, we know from Dark this is Din's Pearl up here. Does Haley pick up Din's Pearl? No.
Haley does not bother.
It
So
looks like
Haley, I assuming going to forsake back to outset. No?
Oh.
Forest Haven. Interesting.
I think she is heading to everyone's favorite island.
Everybody?
Yeah, Claire knows.
Intern Island. Claire, there we go. Claire loves Bomb Island.
We're gonna get another pig eat here. Both runners eating the pigs so close to one another.
And Dark also using his leaf to avoid the very, very annoying bridge. Yes, as Orange Plastic Cup has lovingly coined the term Intern Island.
But will we find a bow here? That's the question.
I was about to say no, we haven't seen it, but... I almost said no, but we haven't seen it yet.
I am very, very curious for where our first bow is going to be.
This could also be bombs.
That is true. I'm also pretty curious about bombs.
My bet is that bombs are in our Earth Temple right now.
I can say for sure I would much rather this be bombs than a bow. If I was playing the seed.
Probably prefer bow, because I feel like bombs don't actually unlock a whole lot.
No, but
nice
they speed up
Earth Temple.
They speed up Earth Temple so much.
That's true. Bombs would logically open FF.
Yeah, and they open Forsaken
Both
Fortress.
of our runners know how to skip. Using bombs, Haley having her hook shot here, very nice.
What's funny about
Dark
bombs?
Heading into paw print.
Gonna get that last chest behind Red Boulder. And what's funny about bombs opening up FF is that the cannons outside of FF with their bombs can just open the door for you.
You get close enough, they say, okay, fine, we'll let you in.
And there's also a Wind Waker dive you can do to get under FF and swim into a loading zone or just swim inside, but...
Oh, tragic.
Oh, no, it was so close. I thought it was just on the edge and she was going to be able to get it.
These magtails are continuously trolling. Very nice.
Haley with a pretty nice bomb island right there.
And Bomb Island is required, and that is Haley's last shard.
But it's not bombs or a bow. That prediction of bombs in Earth Temple is really starting to look more and more like the world we're living in.
No, I think Haley would go to Forsaken Fortress first. I would go to Forsaken Fortress first just because it is so easy to full clear.
Oh, absolutely. I would go to Forsaken Fortress first, sadly knowing I can't find bombs in there anyway.
So here is something potentially interesting.
Dark going for a hint.
There could be bows in Forsaken Fortress.
Oh, we found out about a Tingle statue on Windfall.
Thank you, Fishman. Okay, and Dark about to follow in suit and get his 6th Triforce shard.
Would it be inappropriate if the Fishman gives us a hint about a Tingle statue we already have? Could we hit the Fishman with the Tingle statue he told us about?
Well, we already gave it back.
Oh, damn.
Both of our runners have checked. Although you could opt to, once you get your bow, play the bow and arrow game with the Fishman if you'd like. And Haley skipping Phantom Ganon for now, presumably to come back and potentially store it if needed.
Definitely a move that makes sense. Although, she could also opt not to store it at all and just
looks
full
like
clear
Haley is
Forsaken Fortress
actually
anyway. Looks like she's going to fly across to get up to Helmrock a little earlier than most routes I'm used to seeing, at least.
I have never seen this strat before.
It's definitely not one I see very often, but it does work. The real bug limit strat, yeah.
You do not have to store anything either, which makes that pretty free if you have leaf. Haley might be gambling.
Wait, why was that peg down?
That's a great question.
What? Why was that peg already down? I'm so confused.
Oh, it shares a flag with the lower one.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I've seen that in glitchless. That it's on the rule strats that you can't do that, I think. Interesting. So here's the thing that Haley might be doing. Oh, actually, never mind. I take that back. I was gonna suggest something, but that specifically is allowed. Okay, then I must have read it on the allowed techniques. It's interesting to see Helmrock first.
Dark having some troubles with the magtails falling into the lava. Definitely
have done that before.
A common experience in Bomb Island for a lot of runners. But he gets it without too much trouble overall, finding that his last overworld Triforce shard as well. He's only missing boss shards at this point.
So right now we are 1 sword and 3 bows away from no mode, as well as bombs, logically.
Yeah, but they don't actually need bombs to...
That is correct.
To go beat Ganon. No Godin means bombs aren't actually really required for anything. They're just incredibly convenient to have.
Okay. And of course, sending up a little prayer for Haley as she is about to hopefully not soft lock here. There's always a little bit of fear in my heart when I do Helmrock storage.
I never am not scared of Helmrock until Helmrock is dead. But
that is completely understandable. Also, we see Dark heading to Angular to get inside the cave.
I'm gonna pick up... I don't remember what was in Angular Cave. Cabana-Deed. I would also not be shocked if he gets rid of it, because he actually did Cabana a long time ago, but I'm not 100% sure when the last time he saved was, so he might just...
And Haley having a very nice Helmrock fight.
I didn't want to say it, but I did think, once I saw Helmrock land, I thought, she's probably fine, but I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to jinx her.
I was not going to jinx it.
Yeah. Picking up her 7th Triforce shard now. All she has left is the Jalhala Triforce shard to finish that triangle.
A nice, lovely triangle that we all know and love.
But we're still looking. Where are these bows?
3 bows in Forsaken Fortress. Can you imagine?
You know, that actually wouldn't be the worst.
That's better than 3 bows in Earth Temple.
It's true. Both pretty unlikely, though.
Both very unlikely, but would be very cool and very notable.
Dark getting that Cabana-Deed and opting to save quit instead of just soft reset. It makes sense. I'm not 100% sure when his last save was anyway.
Haley getting the dungeon map, everybody's favorite item. Where is Dark right now? I miss Ray Warp 2. Outset.
Warp 2 outset. Looks like he's going for Earth Temple. Haley getting that jump slash through the window. Definitely,
Very nice.
definitely a. It's not hard, but if you screw it up, it just feels so bad, and it's easy to screw up.
Magic armor.
Oh, magic armor.
Very interesting as we see Dark choose to head into Earth Temple.
This
is an early Earth Temple dip. I would not head into Earth Temple at this moment.
Right, but he might be really wanting to find bombs before he heads over to Forsaken Fortress. And it is starting to feel... It's not guaranteed, but it feels pretty likely that our bombs are in Earth Temple.
Bombs, if we find 2 bows in Earth Temple, bombs could be in Fireman or Ice Ring.
Or
Need a rock cave.
It's possible we could find 1 bow in Earth Temple, and then Cyclos locks our bombs somehow.
Oh no.
Whether it be Cyclos has a bow, or Cyclos has bombs themselves.
Delivery bag.
Or Cyclos, delivery bag, or a wallet. There's a lot of kind of gross places bombs could be. But it really starting to feel like Earth Temple is the route to bombs at this point.
Really starting to feel like it. Or at least locked behind bombs in some way, shape, or form. Or bombs are locked behind Earth Temple.
Haley now having to do Phantom Ganon, finding both her map and her compass in Forsaken Fortress.
Hey, we see Dark getting his first set of leaf pumps very nicely. Unfortunately, not getting his second set of leaf pumps, but that is a-okay, as they do have command melody. Haley having some unfortunate Phantom Ganon RNG.
Dark just solidifying some Dark chews.
Always nice.
Alright, now, what does Phantom Ganon have for us?
One shoe in the back always trolls me. I always forget about it. Dark opting not to do storage and getting a small key.
It makes sense that he didn't want to store that chest there, though.
Because if you aren't able to go Mud Earth Temple...
Oh, there's our wallet. That could lead... Oh, no, it can't lead to our bombs, but it could lead to a bow.
Could lead to a bow.
Or maybe that's actually... It could be the second wallet, and maybe we get bombs out of logic in a place where you can't get... From a place where you can't get bombs.
That is definitely a possibility. If there's a wallet in Earth Temple... If there's a wallet in Earth Temple, it could technically work.
I don't know if I've ever seen it happen either, Claire, but it is technically possible. I don't think it's likely, but it is possible.
And we are not going to be making history this seed.
Dang. I just, it would feel so weird to get bombs from something you got in Forsaken Fortress. What happening? If Wallet Mail had bombs, that would mean that there was actually another wallet somewhere, because Phantom Ganon gave Haley that wallet.
Hey, an Arrow Mail. Let's see what this has. Arrow not giving us anything, unfortunately. Forsaken Fortress completely dead.
Yeah. Do you think she stole that treasure map from the pirates?
Oh, for sure. Dark getting a second small key. So he is logically able to full clear the left, well, illogically, but it is possible for him to full clear left side if he so chooses. So you do technically need fire and ice arrows. However, there is a leaf strat and a bomb strat. Is any overworld available to Haley? Not at the moment. Haley
there's our first bow for Dark.
Wow.
Transparent chest and first crypt is the first bow either of our runners have found.
An hour and 28 minutes in.
Nearly an hour and a half into our seed, we finally found a bow.
We see Haley following Dark into Earth Temple.
And that bow does open up Cyclos, which could potentially lock more progression.
And we know Haley has 4 more overworld checks that are not male, being all fire and ice locked.
Scythiel, that's evil. I could see this easily being a Cyclos having a bow, and then a fire ice locked check also having a bow. I could definitely believe that.
Also,
it does feel like it.
The skull giving an interesting lighting situation to that version of Medley playing, almost like it was a party.
I would attend a party DJ'd by Medley.
Would attend a party DJ'd by Medley, for sure. Also, Haley, I know, is not a fan of the leaf pump propagander.
They do feel really bad if you miss one and just fall to the floor.
It's such a long fall. You know it has to, be painful.
Oh, for sure.
Also, just...
I can't even imagine how many times our runners have broken Link or Linka's ankles and knees.
Medley would he believe. Okay, and Dark finding the 3rd small key. And now for everybody's favorite check. Floor Masters. Floor Masters without lights.
But he does have Soup and Master Sword, so he's making pretty short work of them so far.
Soup and Master Sword is a wonderful combination for Floor Masters. I did not know about it until fairly recently.
Soup and Master Sword's fun. Light arrows are fun. I'm also pretty happy with just Ice Arrow's Skull Hammer.
That is also very nice.
some nice new kicks
boots.
for Dark.
Emily, I am not going to try to change your mind. I do not think you are wrong.
It's also, I will say, I am going to be shocked if Earth Temple left side is actually dead this seed, just with how much our runners still need.
Need those boots for the heavy metal. That is true. Maybe Medley was throwing a rave, and now we have the punk boots to go along with it.
Classic ET left side. I thought classic ET left side was at having a bow or a sword in the mini boss room. I thought that was the classic.
It's the classic nobody likes to talk about. Okay, Haley getting her 2nd small key. I wonder if she is going to opt to do left side.
And Dark, we didn't bring this up, but doing the fancy leaf strat where you shine the light off your back as you fly away to open up the elephant statue in this room he's about to walk into.
Super nice. You can avoid Medley trying to talk to you.
You can avoid her talking to you, you avoid pushing the statue. It just really makes that room nicer.
Strat.
Yeah.
Okay, 3rd crypt, which is always scary. Haley picking up her 1st bow.
Yeah, Haley getting that bow now. Oh, and Dark finding the big key.
Interesting. That is the chest that you most likely would store to do big key skip.
Yeah, but very convenient to find it here because it kind of opens up anything you want in Earth Temple, and it means Dark doesn't feel, it wouldn't feel bad compared to, let's say that was on left side and he doesn't do storage because he doesn't have bombs.
Haley is opting to do the leaf strat here. not having bombs to do the bomb strat, but using medley. And these twos are just the worst.
They really want to play. But Haley going for left side first, so we will know soon if left side is dead. Getting that ledge grab after, I think that was her second try.
2 tries, yes.
Yeah.
Very nice. Opting not to take medley. Understandable, medley is not required for left side past that part. And not required for left side if you have fire and ice arrows either.
And Dark, despite having the big key, opting to go for the basement before killing Jalhala makes sense. Maybe he could find another bow or something. Or bombs. Bombs would really help. One more bow won't really help that much for Jalhala, but... Oh, Dark
I believe
opting to
that
go
fire
for...
arrows one-shot pose, no?
They do, but so does a quick spin or a souped-up Master Sword, so...
That is a good point.
No, pot. Oh, that's true. He didn't store the chest. I didn't even think about that. That also explains why he's, because he didn't have bombs, he didn't want to do skull drop. That also explains why he is doing the half-room strat. Yeah. Haley didn't get 3 blocks. Oh, did she not? I was looking at Dark doing the half-room strats.
Did she spawn it and just forget? Okay, we do see on Restreamer's point of view that Haley did not check it off either. So
that is true.
Okay, she didn't spawn it.
She might be looking to go back to that room after killing the Stalfos to grab medley on her way back to the beginning, or the I guess hub room's not the right word, but the
room with the sun.
Yeah. That could be her intention here, since she did not mark it off on her own tracker, so she doesn't think she did it either. Unless she marks them all off in a batch, in which case.
There is dungeon map. So left side not having anything useful yet. Bonking on those stairs, as I do very often. And red shoe jelly.
Oh, blood.
Still nothing for the left side.
Well, Dark continuing his half-room strats here, since he couldn't open up the warp pot without bombs or storage.
Fortunately, Haley having hookshot for this, making this fight very easy to skip, very convenient.
Absolutely. Oh, I heard that Stalfos coming for Haley.
I heard the spiky. We have the Boko Baba.
The seed!
I heard the... What weapon do they have? Like a mace, kind of? Stick?
Something
Bludgeon?
like that.
Anyways, I heard it spinning around and I got very nervous that Haley was about to get hit. She did not save warp. Okay, she did not check off chest in 3 blocks room. We see her mouse hovering over it.
She realizes she did not pick it up.
Okay.
Now the question
She moved her mouse. I thought she was going to click off of it.
I really, my heart stopped for a second. Might store it? That's true. Oh, Dark finding fire and ice in the basement.
Oh, goodness. Could this be the dreaded 3 bows in Earth Temple Sea?
We found 2.
Okay. Haley not storing this and not getting anything.
And it's, wow, left side just dead.
So, looks like Claire was right. Unsurprisingly.
Left side, lol. Oh, I was so hoping for something in left side this seed. But
goodness, the 3 Stalfos with no bombs, no light arrows is quite the challenge.
I definitely, you gotta get some quick damage in with that sword. But luckily, the boomerang can help you stop the head to make killing them when they're broken a little bit easier.
See Haley heading into the basement. And Dark getting bombs.
There are our bombs. That is a
What
pretty gnarly
horrible
location
place
for
to get
bombs. 3 Stalfos rooms. Stalfos crypt.
In Earth Temple basement.
And
that is horrible.
it is possible that Bomb Mail has a bow. Meaning it's kind of like 3 bows in Earth Temple.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Okay, very nice to have ice arrows for this fight. Haley finding her 3rd small key.
Yeah.
Very nice.
What are these bombs? That is a pretty nasty location for bombs.
Wonderful question, Pogi. I would also like to know that.
This seed had a super early leaf and a super early sword, so it felt nice, but that bomb location is definitely working its hardest to undo that goodwill.
Like Haley, instead of the jump slash, is opting for the slash quick spin.
Mm-hmm.
Just as effective.
It also works, yeah. The timing's a little bit more difficult, but whatever works.
Haley has got these quick spins down.
Yeah. I said the timing's a little bit more difficult, which I still believe, but she made it look easy. Oh, and Dark getting delivery bag, it looks like in the big key chest, too.
Hey, I mean, if you could add to the ban list. George, you might just have to, for that bomb placement in particular. Oh goodness, that Haley ran right by that re-dead. Oh goodness, scary. Has Haley done the left side of this room yet?
Not 100% sure.
I don't think she has. Maybe she's just putting Medley in the room.
There is no light in here. She now realizes she has to go back and get the light. Dark, however, unfortunately...
But not a horrible mistake to make.
Dark, unfortunately, having to run all the way back through Earth Temple because he unable to open that warp pot with that bomb location so far past the warp pot, and unable to reliably get out of the boss key room, or the room with the boss key chest, sorry.
Wait, why? Also, looks like at some point we stored a bomb bag.
Oh wait, no. Yeah, why? He did the half room strats. You're correct. I'm not sure why Dark opted to save warp.
Also, Dark going into the warp pot. Interesting.
Looks like Dark might be going for intended or bomb strats here. Oh, looks like intended with the fire arrow equips.
Nice. Killing the trees with ice arrows. Haley about to grab the big key. And getting screamed at by the re-dead. Which is always unfortunate.
So rude, you know? Here we are just trying to explore this crypt.
Interesting. I always forget that you can call Haley, that you can call Medley.
I saw...
when you're running.
The biggest brain strat I saw on a stream recently was someone was in Wind Temple, and you know how sometimes if you get hit by the slicers, Makar falls into the slicers and it's like a pain to get him out?
Yeah.
You can just call him and he runs to you. You don't have to walk into the slicer at all.
Interesting. I always forget that's a thing.
Yeah, the simplest game mechanic, and just right over my head.
Haley also not able to open this warp pot and heading into the basement. Nice leaf there. As we see Dark doing the left side of Earth Temple, which is, unfortunately, as we know, completely dead.
Yeah, we know there's nothing here for him, but Haley also opting to go for half-room strats. Oh no, Haley looks like she's doing the fancy setup where you have Medley right here. Do that to line up the head, and then you line up with the bow against the wall.
I have never... I think actually I've seen this done once by Claire.
I would say it's probably the hardest way I see rando players do this room that, like, I expect them to do this room. There might be harder strats, but...
Interesting. I'm so captivated by this right now. Okay, as we see Dark
trying to light up
pose.
Yeah.
Haley grabbing her bow and arrow.
Very good there from Haley to get that light from Medley into the eye. That's definitely not that easy. Haley almost with the right angle. There she goes.
That was very cool to watch. Also, Dark almost dying. Please get hearts or drink soup, please. Okay.
You know, as long as you have more than 0 hearts, you're fine.
More than 0 hearts is all we ask.
And Haley
now
picking
getting her second bow.
Yeah, that. And she's so very close to her bombs now as well.
Interesting.
Both runners
getting a compass and the dungeon map.
Picking up dungeon items almost in sync with each other.
Almost like they're holding hands. Dark about to see that red shoe jelly.
Haley also now going for Stalfos with the sword. Playing it very safe by getting some attacks and then rolling away. Ouch. That would hurt.
Both of our runners supposed to be fighting 3 Stalfos right now. Fortunately for Dark, he is able to skip with the hook shot.
And getting his Bako Baba seed.
As all runners should get.
And Haley having a pretty clean fight against 3 Stalfos there. Doing it without soup and obviously without bombs or light arrows.
Okay. I think I know. I think Dark was hoping to get light arrows on left side, so he wouldn't have to do mirror room strats. Or wouldn't have to use mirror shield against Shalhala.
And Haley picking up her bombs. Which,
Dark,
once again...
I think forgetting that he has the warp pod open.
Oh yeah, he's running back to it now.
Definitely done that before.
Yeah. And I just want to reiterate, what a location for bombs.
Yeah. It was definitely in logic pretty early. But the fact that just so late.
Yeah. Well, and this was... Forbidden Woods kind of had everything you could need to hop into Earth Temple. Earth Temple had 2 bows and bombs, and then Forsaken Fortress had nothing.
And Haley getting
and the
her delivery bag.
It, you know, depending on the location of light arrows, Earth Temple probably locked all 3 bows. Like, hard locked all 3 bows.
Very curious to see Looks like Haley has note to mom. Did she just check for that right now? I missed it. I do not recall seeing her get it. Okay, yeah, she had stored it at some point. Interesting. I don't think Dark has checked. Interesting. Perhaps it was in Forbidden Woods.
So yeah, our runners here still missing 1 bow and 1 sword. Oh, but do you know what that also means? The double Hyrule seed is not dead yet.
Oh goodness, why would you speak that?
This could have bombs there, a sword in Master Sword Chamber, and light arrows in the maze.
Interesting. Do you think either of our runners will gamble Hyrule?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm not sure. I don't know how gamble heavy either Haley or Dark are normally.
Seen Haley make the gamble a couple of times, but I do not know if she will opt to do it in a more serious race setting.
That's understandable. Yeah, I really am not sure. It would be quite the gamble to check both, but you would need at least Master Sword Chamber would have to have the sword to check both.
I would probably check at least Ice Ring first, because it's so easy. It's a very nice 1-2 check.
That's true.
However, Fire Mountain versus Master Sword Chamber.
We still have all those fire ice checks in the overworld. Then there's bomb mail. There's letter from Baito's mom. There's letter from Baito.
Yes, it could just as easily be on a mail check. I don't think... I'm leaning towards Haley not gambling it, but who knows?
It would definitely be a spicy gamble at this point.
Okay. Dark will not be able to get Baito mail until unless he realizes that he potentially has Note to Mom stored. Opting just to go straight to Forsaken Fortress.
Right, not going to be able to go mode Forsaken Fortress then. Maybe thinking, you know, since Forbidden Woods and Earth Temple were so stacked, maybe those last 2 items he needs, maybe they're just in Forsaken Fortress. I'd imagine that's where his head's at right now.
Not a horrible line of thinking. Not a bad line of thinking.
We know it's not going to work out for him here, but... And does Dark get that window jump slash? Oh, doesn't even go for it. Goes for the backup jump slash through the window still.
It's always so nice.
A little bit slower, but a bit safer.
Much more consistent. Haley almost rolling into the Triforce right there. Not quite though. It's okay.
That would have been really, really sad.
She has the warp pod open, so it wouldn't have been the worst thing in the world, but would have been annoying nonetheless.
Did she open the warp pod? I did miss that.
Did she not? Oh wait, I don't think she did.
Yeah, because bombs were in the basement.
Oh, that would have been that much worse. Okay, let's see where Haley goes. I would probably warp to Forest Haven. Easy to check mail, plus you can go to Ice Ring after.
Makes sense for sure. And that's where she's going.
That's where she's going. Haley is not going to Hyrule yet. Understandable since there are such easy checks to get in the overworld.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we are 1 sword and 1 bow away. The hitbox for these mailboxes is just the worst.
Haley should have 3 letters now when she checks the mailbox here. Ooh, Dark
unfortunately,
missing the
Dark.
ledge grab.
That ledge grab looks so free, but is so easy to miss. Getting trolled by the mini blends here.
Oh, 50 rupees from, looked like Baito.
Thank you, Baito. Baito's mother giving golden feather.
Double Hyrule Seed. Oh, that was Bomb Mail, sorry. 50 rupees from now we have Baito.
Now
I
we have
forgot that
Baito.
they didn't have Bomb Mail.
And Baito giving Philip.
Double Hyrule Seed, still
Double
alive.
Hyrule Seed, still alive. Looks like Haley's about to go to Ice Ring.
Definitely makes sense. I do think that's the easiest mailbox to Ice Ring. You could also get the Southern Ferry mailbox to Ice Ring, but that mailbox is a little bit more out of the way. Dark now opting to leaf over to the ladder in Forsaken Fortress. Kind of an awkward wind angle for it, but this should work. There he gets it.
Very nice. Okay. And we can see Haley's mouse kind of hovering over the map right now, wondering where to go next if this isn't it. Is this the dreaded double Hyrule Seed, I wonder?
It definitely could be.
For George's sake, I hope not. Hey.
Ruh-roh.
Very few overworld checks. Ooh, Haley getting that ledge grab. Looked a little bit munked up. Oh no, it's on the water. That feels so bad.
That is definitely some Sag momentum right there.
Oh no.
Oh.
The real. I'm not the biggest fan of Ice Ring, although I prefer it to Bomb Island.
The ice physics can definitely feel rough.
Leslie, Fire Mountain and Needle Rock after this.
Yep.
Cyclos
Cyclos too. Yep, that's true.
Yes, thank you, Claire.
Fire Mountain, Needle Rock, and Cyclos are the only overworld checks after Ice Ring.
Looked at Wind Waker and decided we need ice physics. And Ice Ring is completely dead.
There are only 3 overworld checks left, and they still need 2 items.
Hyrule Seed looking especially spicy right now.
We are nearly 2 hours in, and the double Hyrule is not yet dead. Dark now going for Helmrock storage here. Gets it there.
Nice storage. Haley opting to do Cyclos, warping to Southern Ferry.
Could Wind Temple have something? No, Wind Temple is not in logic for this seed.
So there can be no progression items inside Wind Temple. Yes, Claire,
right.
That is exactly correct.
Is chat no mode yet? No. We are not.
We are missing a sword and a bow.
There are 3 overworld checks we have not seen yet. Cyclos being one of them, and we are missing a sword and a bow.
Feel free to ask any questions that you have. Okay. Now this magical frog who flies around on a cloud is going to teach us a magic song to control the wind.
And my confession, I hope it's double Hyrule. That's my confession.
I hope it's double Hyrule.
Now. It's more still alive.
Still alive. A 50-50 chance of having at least one thing in Hyrule. Is it a 50-50 to have double Hyrule at this point?
Yeah, there's gotta be some math going into that, and my brain is too focused on is this a double Hyrule or not to do that math.
It's always a 50-50 because it's either yes or no. That's true, Claire and Jay.
It either does or it doesn't. You know, you
Haley
got me
opting
there.
to Fire Mountain. Okay. Goodness, I wonder what is going through her mind right now. Okay, and we have Dark fighting Phantom Ganon. Hopefully some better RNG luck than Haley had.
Yeah.
It's always a very nice sound of the lava being frozen and shattering. Key smashing in her brain.
Needle Rock definitely could, but you know, Ice Rock definitely could have too. Ice Rock, Ice Ring.
The new island, Ice Rock.
Ice Rock. Ice Rock Isle.
For sure.
But
Claire does not like Fire Mountain. Claire doesn't like Fire Mountain, but likes Bomb Island.
We could know right now, after when Haley gets this chest, is there something in Hyrule? We won't know if it's two things in Hyrule yet, but if this is not a sword or a bow, then there is something in Hyrule. Oh, that was so close to the edge. Haley giving me a heart attack right there. Alright. Dark picking up his wallet, which we unfortunately know is dead.
And Haley finding light arrows.
The double Hyrule is dead, but also, yeah.
Double Hyrule is dead, but we know where the Master Sword is.
Also,
oh, wait, no. 50-50.
Yeah, the Master Sword is either in Needle Rock or Master Sword Chamber. Double Hyrule is now dead.
This is still incredibly spicy.
But that was 2 hours in before we knew Double Hyrule was dead.
Okay, and Haley choosing to full clear the overworld.
You know, I can't blame her. That's such a hard gamble at this point if you go to Master Sword Chamber. Why is it always Fire Mountain Lights? That's a good question. What's grosser about that, Symphonic, is that our two bows leading up to that point were both in Earth Temple. Yeah.
And one of them was in the basement.
Yep, one of them was in Mini Mirror's room.
Also, I would like to just say that Dark's mirror shield looks so cool.
Dark's custom weapons, his custom sword and shield, really awesome, actually.
It looks so cool.
Yeah.
Also, happy 2 hours, everybody. Make sure you're staying hydrated. Oh, George.
Dark picking up a nice treasure chart from the mail.
And Haley doing her final overworld check.
This is the moment of truth. Is this a Hyrule seed? The double Hyrule is dead, and I'm so disappointed, but it still could be Master Sword Chamber.
Do I want somebody to have a double Hyrule seed? No. But do I want it? Yes.
Do I want someone else to have it? Absolutely. Do I want it? Oh God, no.
And it is
a Master Sword Chamber.
Yes, I do not want it for myself, but I will gladly watch somebody else have it.
And Dark heading over to Ice Ring. Makes sense, but oh, we know what's there. Got lights, at least that is
are in
true.
no mode right now. Haley is also in no mode. She knows her final sword is vanilla.
Yeah,
however,
she knows that.
It is going to be a very easy fight against those two Dark Nuts with the light arrows.
Oh, I can't. I have the biggest smile knowing this is a Hyrule seed. Hyrule Seed that I don't have to play. Dark getting that ledge grab.
He had not changed the wind beforehand. I saw it just before he jumped off.
Master Sword on Light Arrow Maze time, Keck W.
Yes, time for some barrier skip.
I didn't know this was a DVM race.
Surprise. That is the only thing that's changed.
It's a DVM race, but the only thing that requires a glitch is the Master Sword.
Haley bonking. Understandable. Yes, Tachi is not there because Haley did not pick up Din's Pearl off the top of Headstone.
Yeah, Haley's seeing that pearl there and going, I don't need you.
Also, hello, Tuba. Welcome on in.
The race becomes who can learn barrier skip faster.
I don't know what I would do.
I would DNF.
I would DNF. I don't even know the basics of barrier skip. I haven't even watched like a video on it ever.
All right. And assuming we're all correct, Haley,
her final sword.
picking up Haley now in go mode.
I am about 99% sure she is shaking her head right now. Just goodness gracious. Haley will have full cleared the entire seed minus Light Arrow Maze.
Yep, 1 check remaining for Haley here. And I have a sneaking suspicion that Dark will be in a very similar situation in the near future.
Pepe meltdown. Yeah, vanilla lights could be anything at this point. Or like Light Arrow Maze.
I like to think it's Hurricane Spin.
Sure.
Or Hero's Charm. I'd rather it be Hero's Charm, actually.
Hero's Charm would be nice. We have all the progression items required for this seed, though, so it cannot be one of those.
Yeah.
Maybe it's Moblin's letter. Just...
Tuba, we already found the Boko Baba seed.
It was...
the Stalfos mini-boss, if I remember correctly.
Stalfos mini-boss in Earth
both
Temple.
Both of our runners have the Boko Baba seed, but not the spoils bag.
Hey, and Dark just about to pick up his lights as Haley is entering Hyrule. Or after Haley has just broken the barrier, I should say.
Yep. Does the Dark Nut dab?
Shots, of course.
Yeah, the Dark Nut just fell to his death, I heard it. Ooh, Dark falling into the lava trying to kill those magtails.
No, that's not... We said Dark Nut. The parry against magtails is always throws me off.
The worst one is when you go for the parry for the magtail, but you get hit before the sword connects, so you just don't even kill it.
The worst is when you kill the first one and then fall in lava.
Oh, that's true too.
Because then they both respawn. Looks like Haley is going for the pro gamer frame saves. Oh my goodness. And Dark getting his light arrows. Will he gamble Hyrule?
Always.
I believe he has quite a few overworld checks left. But if he gambles Hyrule, he could be only a few minutes behind.
A very nice Phantom getting there from Haley, getting the quick turnaround to shoot him as he tries to surprise you.
Looks like Dark is gonna go fight Cyclos, our second favorite flying frog. Haley going up this grand staircase.
Will she get the double shot on these moblins? Wait.
She got the double.
Wait!
Oh my goodness!
Wait!
She got the double on the moblins because she got the double with the...
I've never seen that
before.
before.
Dark Nut down below. I've almost done that, but I didn't think it was possible. I thought the angle was too weird. What a gamer!
I've never seen anyone do that. That was awesome.
Yes, Emily, it is faster to go from Southern Ferry to Shark.
Yeah, I believe Elijah has timed it, and the fastest
Elijah has timed it.
Is Southern Ferry to Shark.
There's a YouTube video actually. Haley, unfortunately, not getting that first quick shot, but getting a very nice very nice first shot. Ooh, hitting the rope. That always feels bad.
And Dark got some love from Cyclos there.
Cyclos giving us a whole heart container. Haley actually hitting the tail down, shooting the tail down. Where will Dark go?
Oh, a very nice shot from Haley with the tail on the ground. Oh, so close to getting the rising shot.
Hey, it looks like Dark heading to Needle Rock.
What happened, Symphonic? Haley killed a Moblin on like the third step while she shot the Dark Nut on the second step. It was pretty cool. Like, you know the floor with the 2 Moblins in it after the 1 Dark Nut? She killed one of the Moblins while killing the Dark Nut.
Like, she targeted the Dark Nut and shot through the Dark Nut and hit the Moblin on like the next flight of stairs up.
I've never seen that before. It was pretty cool. But
hey,
a
Haley
very nice PG-1.
Too.
A very nice PG-1 from Haley there.
Very solid, very nicely done. As we
Dark
see
now.
Dark heading into Needle Rock Cave.
And I do believe this is his last overworld location, if I'm not miscounting.
I do believe that is correct. Haley opting to just get 1 shot off rather than trying to go back and set up Crip again. Understandable, she probably did not have the time. Faster to not kill anything other than the Moblin. Imagine if you, on the first floor, killed the Moblin and it shot through everything.
Actually,
Haley
is it
not getting
possible
Crip
that
shot right there.
isn't it possible that the fastest strat is to not kill anything and just Moblin slide the Moblin and then go all the way up to the top? Isn't that faster than killing anything?
Don't you have to kill all of them for the door to open?
There's a clip you can do to get behind the door.
Haley with the no Crip shot, but still a very solid PG2. And opting for bomb strats. Okay, Dark about to realize this is a Hyrule seed.
Yep,
Did Dark ever mail Note to Mom?
I'm not sure if he's checked for Note to Mom yet. He has Note to Mom marked on his tracker, so he knows he has it.
Okay.
So I'm not 100% sure if he has mailed it or not. But if he has not, no, he's not mailed it, so
Mailing
he still
it
has
right now.
still has to check Note to Mom and Baito Mail. And meanwhile, Haley, a very clean puppet Ganon overall.
Goblin slide and grand scary. Thank you, Jay. I feel like I've seen that like once.
I guess I just forgot you actually kill the Moblin when you do that.
Hey, we might be seeing some epic rope climbing from Haley.
All right.
Wonderful.
Dark checking his mail here on Needle Rock. Haley stopping the climb early to be safe. I definitely understand it. I have jump slashed down this rope too many times.
The scale of 1 to Artemis, how bad was this? Not the worst in the world.
Like a solid 3/4 Artemis, I'd say.
Yeah, bombs were really bad, but you know what? It could have been a double Hyrule seed, and it was not. Haley opting for what I believe is the
That's the glitchless strat, I believe.
strat.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's SD as well, but I've seen it in HD. Haley also not getting Pog slide, but still a very nice ascent up to Ganon.
Haley now in the Ganon fight, opting not to save her soup for next seed.
As Dark is entering Hyrule, knowing his Master Sword has to be vanilla.
Yes, too, but you did it. The bows were Transparent Chest and First Crypt, Mini Mirror's Left Chest, and then Fire Mountain. Those were the bows this seed. And then bombs were Stalfos Crypt.
Haley, unfortunately not having her soup power and having not the perfect phase 2, but still a almost perfect phase 2.
Yeah. It was Sphere Zero Leaf and Sphere Zero Sword, though, so...
Oh, Zelda missing the shot. But getting the second one.
Nice.
And...
here we go. GG's to Haley.
GG's to Haley. Wonderful. 2:14.11. Well, as Dark just got his... Wait. Oh, just got his final Master Sword. It didn't update for a second. I was like, oh wait, is that... Hello there, Haley.
Looks like, yeah, we have Haley here for an interview. Hello.
Hi. Hello.
So, this question has been eating me alive for like the last 5 or so minutes. Did you intentionally kill that moblin on the grand staircase when you shot the Dark Knight?
Oh my god, I rolled up there. I was like, okay, like my rolls were good. I'm gonna go for the double on the moblins. I got there and I was like, why is his fire on the ground? Like, what did he do? And then
we go, is she gonna get the double? And then we go, she already got the double.
Yeah, I was losing my mind a little bit when I saw that moblin was dead. It blew me away.
I was like, of all the times for this to happen to me, I'm so glad that like other people were here to witness it.
That was so cool.
It was so cool. It, obviously not intentional. It sort of just happened. But you know, it was neat.
Very, very nice.
Thank you.
GG's again.
Thanks.
Wonderful race.
So, what are just initial thoughts on the seed?
Yeah.
How was it?
Any
how was
particular
it for you?
favorite item, favorite location?
You know, look, listen. I just was like, all I wanted when we started the seed was for early leaf, and you know what? I got early leaf. So with that in mind, the rest of the seed happened. You know, bombs. You know, ET basement. Okay, but can we talk about my ET mirror room? That was kind of hot. I thought that was kind of cool.
Oh my gosh, we were losing our minds.
That was a very clean bow strat there for ET mirror room.
Like, I was like, oh my god, I don't have bombs. I couldn't open the warp pot, so I was like, I can't save warp out of, because you know, if you roll clip into big key chest, you can't people leave. So I was like, I have to do the thing, and I haven't done it in like, I don't think I've done that in like 2 weeks. And so like at first I did the setup wrong too. I was like, oh, I don't remember which way to blow the leaf, and but you know, that was cool. Bombs were in a disgusting location. I'm so sad. I was so uncomfortable in Earth Temple because I've been so used to doing it with bombs, and I was like, I don't remember how to do this.
Oh yeah.
But you know, it worked out sorta. Like, so it's weird. Like some parts were like really good and other parts were just really not. Like we're not like Forbidden Woods. We are gonna put that in the past.
Forbidden Woods was indeed loaded yet again.
Forbidden Woods gave you everything you would want for Earth Temple.
And 2 non-boss shards.
Yeah, it gave you your power bracelets, it gave you a bottle, it gave you mirror shield.
Yes,
that was power bracelets?
Yeah,
that's power
cute.
bracelets in Forbidden Woods.
Oh
yeah.
my god, I thought that I got that on top of Private Oasis, because I didn't notice until after. I was like, oh, what did I store in Private Oasis? I have no clue what that chest was then, because I looked at my little wrists and they were golden and blinked out. I was like, okay, it must have been power bracelets, but you know,
it was
used to be.
rupees.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well,
Almost
man,
immediate.
I probably would have. Oh, that's really unfortunate. You're probably like, why isn't she going into bomb? Like,
exactly.
because otherwise I would have.
We could see your tracker, and so we knew you didn't know you had them yet.
Alright, yeah, that makes me feel a little better, but they're like, why is she double dipping Bomb Island Quadrant? Like, she has power bracelets. But you know, Yeah,
But
I guess
understandable.
I'm always afraid of storing power bracelets because I'm like, well, it's gonna show up on Linka, so like I'm gonna see it. Clearly, that's not the case. But yeah.
And you never look for it on your menu either.
Right! When I'm menuing, I'm not like, oh, let me look and see if I got power bracelets. Oh. I'm looking for, you know what I'm looking for? I'm looking for bombs.
Looking for bombs.
I'm looking for bombs, but they're deep nested into the depths of Earth Temple. Very cool.
Looking for bombs in all the wrong places.
Literally. Oh my god, my swim from Greatfish to Islet, it doesn't usually go that well.
That looked
so
great.
clean.
Yeah.
It was so clean, like, because here's what happened. You're supposed to swim to the other side of Islet, right? Because you have to like recharge again, because like your angle is like atrocious coming from Greatfish. It's like you have to pause, and I was gonna buffer a second time, and I just didn't, and I didn't realize.
Not buffer? And I was like, is she?
No, I didn't.
Is she about to drown? And then you just went straight in. It was beautiful.
Like I knew my angle was pretty good, but I didn't know it was that good. So I was gonna like, usually I have to like tap left or right or something to like wiggle myself in there, but you know, it worked out. So yeah.
And I will say, you were hoping for that early leaf, and you made good use of it because those submarines were just so crisp, so clean.
This is the first time I've ever had a seed where all of my subs were first try. I don't think I missed a sub this seed. This is the first time that's happened to me. So yeah, that was pretty neat. 7 leaf pumps is the way.
7
makes them
is the
very
way.
consistent. That's true.
It really
How
does.
worried were you that this was going to be a double Hyrule seed?
I was kind of worried. Like when I was, I think when I finished Earth Temple, I was like, okay, I think that those are logical fire ice. But I know nothing was on left side because I did left side like a little dingus, and then so I only had Needle Rock and Fire Mountain and Ice Ring, and I was like, there's no way, like, and I'm not the type of person to gamble, and so I was like, well, no matter what, I'm gonna full clear anyways and go to Hyrule. So what I was most concerned about actually was not double Hyrule, but was that I forgot something somewhere. Every time I'm in Master Sword Chamber and I full cleared the overworld, I'm like, oh my god, like, where did I forget a chest? Like, what did I forget? And so I was really scared there, but, you know.
I did want to ask, when you were in Earth Temple, you did not do 3 blocks room? Was that...
I did,
did
right,
you forget,
so...
or did you mean to do that?
No, I meant to leave it because I was hoping, like, I was being hopeful that I would find bombs, like, in vanilla mirror shield chest or something, and so that I would do the storage route like from left side instead. Like my plan was to like find bombs and then store that chest and like do Songstone skip and like do Earth Temple the way that I'm like accustomed to it. So
we definitely got worried that you skipped it on accident, but we saw you didn't mark it off in your tracker. We were like, okay, she probably knows.
No, she doesn't have it. That's the most important thing.
There was definitely a little fear that you had forgotten it. So I'm glad to hear that it was fully intentional.
Yeah, you know, that's understandable. I have been known in the past to, like, forget things. So, you know, understandable worry. But no, it was my plan. It was my plan. And I was like, well, should I just get, like, regular storage then? And, like, no, but vanilla Earth Temple was, like, the play. Or I guess, like, kind of, like, glitchless Earth Temple, because like that mirror room strat is what they do in like Bug Limit, you know? It's the only reason I know that.
Yeah.
So yeah. Fun, cute little seed.
Yeah. The seed started off very well with Sphere Zero Leaf and Sphere Zero Sword.
Sword?
Yeah,
I don't remember.
Tot had a sword for you on
Tot
Windfall.
had a sword.
Oh, Tot. How nice of Tot to do that for us.
So nice, so kind.
Yeah, man, sailing to Ghost Ship was like quite the clencher. Like as soon as
we were clenched for you too.
Why does this always happen to me? Well, it's my own fault, but like, I was sailing to Crescent and like I instantly regretted like choosing to get go ship at Crescent because I was gonna go to Great Fish. I was gonna do that whole route anyways, like to Diamond Step. Like I had already planned that out.
You were gonna get it at Diamond Step, and
that's what I should have done.
Around, and I was like, oh my gosh, is she gonna make it? Is she gonna have time?
I was like, what if it's a bow? Like, what if it's something juicy that I'll need? Like, okay, because in my heart, I was hoping for bow because I was like, then I'll like find Fire Ice and I'll be able to full clear Needle Rock if I do it this way. But no, don't. Just get it at Diamond Step if I've already been to Crescent. I just, there are a few decisions I made like that during this seed that I regret so much, but, sometimes you just gotta go with it.
That's a very good point. A very good way to put it when you're running a randomizer.
Like, you just gotta commit sometimes. Kind of like how I committed to Forbidden Woods and I didn't have nearly enough magic, but it's fine.
That was getting your double magic as the last check besides double Macula. Oh my goodness. Especially after you just did the leaf pumps and almost ran out of magic.
Yeah, because I
That was another crunchy moment.
This is not new.
High stress seed.
It was high stress. Like, I'm really bad at that strat anyways, and so the fact that I, bonked, on the red flower was, I was like, this is tragic, I have to go for the ledge grab, and I just had failed the ledge grabs, twice in that other room, where you, I have not failed that before. I was like, what's going on? But yeah.
Thankfully, that Octorok hit you.
Yeah, the Octorok came through for you by pushing you onto the platform even more. Just saying, I've got your back.
Yes, I remember at one point, where were you? You were doing the small key skip, and I saw that you didn't have any magic, and you were breaking grass. Oh no!
I know that there's no magic in that grass too.
After you went into the Seeds Past Hanging Vines room, and you had literally one tick of magic, and I was like, oh gosh, there's none. I
had to go at vanilla. It was really tragic.
To dark. Finishing with dark. 225.32.
GG.
GG.
What a cute little seed that was.
For sure, that's what I think as well.
Absolutely.
It was really good until it really wasn't.
I will be honest, I was really hoping for the double Hyrule seed, so I was a little disappointed when you found those light arrows, but I'll settle for the Master Sword Chamber.
Yeah, Team No Check Fire Mountain, it's not the play. Check Fire Mountain.
It really was not the play this season.
Luckily, there wasn't much time for you to check Fire Mountain before you did.
True.
So.
It's not like you put off your light arrows too long. It was, you could not do it.
Very little options.
And hello, Dark. GG.
GG's.
I have two things to say. One, my double, and two, Giorgio are banned from rolling seeds.
Yes.
So
there was
I was going to ask, what do you think about that seed? But I think you kind of just gave us a nice little snippet, the Cliff Notes version.
You didn't love it?
Point today, though.
My goodness.
Two times I managed to get leaf pumps in the subs for barely any magic.
Double magic was in a pretty gross spot.
Yeah, there was so much bad locations in that seed.
I just feel like bombs were just the kicker. Everything else wasn't so bad. You had leaf early and sword early, but it's just, man, my bombs, dude.
Used to having bombs that
something before I went to for FW, but the bombs in the depths of hell, so that didn't happen.
Yeah.
And then you had the two bells in Earth Temple. Ugh.
For the first hour-ish, or 45 minutes, you guys were doing pretty much the same checks, just in different orders. But I'm pretty sure at that point you guys had almost the same checks cleared.
Yeah, I went in a really weird order.
Yeah, I lost a lot of time to ET compared to Haley, I'm pretty sure.
I did, but how did you do Mirror Room? Like, did you do like the half strat?
Yeah, I
or
did
you...
a half strat, and I forgot. So I was gonna climb back up the vines, but I forgot I was going to climb the vines, so I ended up soft resetting, and the warp part was I had to go all the way back to the Earth Temple just to open the part.
Yeah.
As always, left side of Earth Temple was dead.
Yeah, typical. I shouldn't even have wasted my time over there. What the heck?
Just no one was talking.
Yeah, no.
Okay, I was just wondering what the hell happened there, because like sometimes yeah, when you run things online things for a while, you start when there's like a break like that for like proper like 10 seconds, it's usually Discord and not like 6 people being quiet at once.
True.
But well, I guess I gotta like think about learning Wind Waker enough. I'm gonna be put on the ban list as a
Can you
mage.
put on the ban list, George?
Yeah, we don't have the ban list yet, but if we had it, you'd be going right on it.
Yeah, what Emily did he use to like play this and like where's guides and nah, I'm good.
I would say, George, you're pretty safe, but there are some people who have rolled way worse seeds than that one.
That's true. That one,
cough,
in the grand scheme of things, that one wasn't too bad.
That seed was a massive debate. I thought it was gonna be a decent seed, but it
That
just
seed
slowly got more and more worse.
That is
It
how
had
my
awkward-
OTR seeds go too, by the way.
It had
It's just a
awkward
massive
bows and
debate,
bombs.
basically.
It had awkward bows and bombs, but it was pretty giving with it everything else.
I think our first bow was an hour and 30 minutes in, I think.
Yeah, it was 90
Hour and
minutes before
28.
anyone found a bow.
It was
Crazy.
crazy.
An Earth Temple, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Earth Temple transparent chest.
I hardly ever see items over there. It was so weird.
Usually it's dungeon items. Small
Right,
key or
like small
something.
keys, yeah.
It probably would have been a better thing for when you go into Earth Temple a little bit earlier, but because I probably could have saved a few minutes on some of the checks I did later on.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, you guys both started with Forbidden Woods, but did do a different dungeon order because Haley went to Forsaken Fortress second.
Yeah, at that point I was like, okay, if I could get like a bow out of Logic and like bombs around Cyclos, that would be neat. Because at that point, like I knew that there were things in Earth Temple. I just didn't want to be there.
Oh, for a second I thought I forgot something, but then I looked at my delivery bag and I just face palmed at the assault. I never tracked note to mom.
Yeah, I think you guys stored it in Forbidden... Or, wait, was that... No, Top of Waterfall was rupees, but I think you guys both stored it in Forbidden Woods and did not get delivery bag until Earth Temple. So...
That makes sense. I figured I had it stored, I just didn't know where. Like, in Forbidden Woods, when I entered Mini-Boss, I was so confused. I was like, I have no idea what I stored. That makes sense that it was Note to Mom and Power Bracelets.
I found out I got power bracelets pretty early on.
I did not.
It's okay, Haley.
You know what's funny though? Like, I checked my inventory for power bracelets even though you can see them on the model, and I need to stop doing that. It's so easy to miss the power bracelets on your model.
It is, it really is.
It's not easy to miss everything, even like Mirror Shield or something.
I missed Mirror Shield on a few occasions still.
I was saying I've spent over a half hour not realizing I stored a Mirror Shield at some point, so I definitely don't have any room to judge.
Just a quick note for everyone. That wasn't your Discord. I'm sorry. I forgot to enable streamer mode on the embedded Discord that I have in my browser dock OBS, and it played the Discord sound on stream. I'm sorry about that. You know, if the scene wasn't bad enough, now I'm messing up the tech too. Yeah,
The final debate of the restream.
The final troll of the restream, yeah. I wasn't do not disturb. I was like, okay, yep. Yeah, when you hear Discord ping when you do not disturb, that's when you know it's cursed.
Someone really needed to talk to you.
But yeah, if there's anything else to say, then if the chat has any questions specifically, then now would be the appropriate time.
Oh yeah, I want to know what you guys' reaction was when I got those leaf pumps like the second try out.
We were pretty excited for you.
Both of you did very well with your leaf pumps today. I was extremely impressed.
I'm
Very
surprised I
well
actually
said.
managed to save going to ice rink. I did not expect to actually get the ledge grab though. I was expecting to fall.
Huh.
Ice Ring
Ice Ring.
is constantly trolling.
And I would.
It's really not. You just need to have speed before you jump off the ledge.
Oh no! What it was, my
gonna
wind was the
cry.
wrong direction when I was going to ice rink.
Oh, it's like I fell. Ice ring.
Here's a tip for ice rink: don't roll. Do not roll off the ice. Just walk off. You get a max height jump every time.
Yeah, rolling bad. Walking at full speed good.
GG's again to both of our runners. Thank you
Yeah.
both so much for a very interesting race.
Before we head out,
Thank you, commentators
sorry.
and trackers.
was gonna say that before we head out, I want to give a lovely shout out to our trackers, Siphiel and Clarion. I hope I pronounced your names right. Thank you so much for volunteering in the background, making sure that whoever
Yes,
joins,
thank you to Siphiel and Claire.
making sure whoever joins the stream always knows the state of the match. And also a lovely shout out to Alania and Koala for commentating this match. Before we head out here, you all like Wind Waker Randomizer? Because we may or may not have 10 matches scheduled over this coming week, so I'm gonna rapid fire them all of you, and yeah, you're gonna have to translate the time zone into your own. So we've got in the Challenge Cup, we've got second place 92 versus CV of Lang 999 at 7:30 p.m. on Tuesday. Also on Tuesday at 8 p.m. we've got sorry, that's today. What the hell am I doing? What was that time? That's today. What the hell am I doing? It's not enough that I play Discord sounds on stream, right? Anyway, tomorrow on Wednesday, in the main tournament, we've got Gymnast 86 versus Shizuka at 3 p.m. Eastern. We've got Gobbity Bobbity versus Tuberman at 8 p.m. Eastern. We've got Clarion versus Copa. Hey Clarion, you've got a match. One of the trackers got a match coming up on Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern. We've got Sirius versus Original Elia at 3 p.m. Eastern on Thursday. On Friday, we're going back to the Challenge Cup. We've got Eric Killer 9 versus Randomite at 2 p.m. Eastern. Sorry, 2 p.m. Eastern. And then Spytron versus Elena KB. Hey Elena, where's your match?
It's my match on Friday.
And you are facing against Spytron, who is also a commentator for this tournament, by the way. And then also on Friday, we also have another main brackets match with Tanjiro versus DJ Gua P0 at 6 p.m. Eastern. And then finally on Saturday at 12 p.m. Eastern, we've got Genofi versus PK Slam in the main tournament. Whew, that is a mouthful. That is a lot of matches. So yeah, if you want to watch Wind Waker Randomizer, got some stuff to look forward to this fine week. But I think with that being said, we're good to go here. So if the comms runners have any final words, we can end the stream on there and we'll send you off to a raid.
You got one last thing to say. This one sucks.
One final GG's again to both of our runners. Also, George, thank you so much for hosting this. I really appreciate it.
No problem.
And I'll see you guys soon.